37-year-old General Hospital actor Johnny Wachter lost his life being a true hero in crime-ridden Los Angeles. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today I bring you yet another story about crime in Southern California, Los Angeles. It's out of control. Everybody knows it. People are saying, hey, man, come to LA. It'll be cool. It'll be fun. I'm like, okay, I'll go as long as I don't have to duck bullets. I don't got to try to fear for my life in the daytime, nighttime, or any other time. Is it going to be safe? Is it going to be secure? I've seen plenty of videos, people saying that it's not really safe right now. Don't come. It's not for tourists, and definitely not a place like Oakland, San Francisco. Don't go. It's going to be dangerous. Now, unfortunately, 37-year-old Johnny Wachter has lost his life in crime-ridden Los Angeles. And some are going to say, well, he shouldn't have been involved with what was happening. He should have just minded his business. Well, he didn't do anything wrong. He was actually a hero. And I don't use that term lightly. He was 100% a hero and completely a victim. And this is just a result of crime in LA being very bad. Now, here's an article right here. You see the headline: General Hospital actor Johnny Wachter was fatally shot while shielding a female coworker. That's right. So he was just trying to protect the coworker. Here's how it went down. After, I guess, their shooting, their shift, whatever it is, he's walking her back to her car. Of course, it's LA, and you're a gentleman. You want to make sure she gets to her vehicle safely. That is totally normal, 100%. Now, as they're going back to her vehicle, he spots some guys messing with his car. Now, he's thinking he might be getting towed. So he's asking, hey, are you guys towing? And they turn around, they have on masks, and they're armed. He sees what's happening. He puts the coworker behind him, and they just shoot. He's not trying to be a big tough guy. He's not trying to confront these guys. He thought it was a tow, something like that. They just turned around and shot him. He was not trying to fight these guys. They just did that to him. Now, before we go any further, this is part of the reason why people should be allowed to be armed all over the country, because the criminals have weapons and you don't. The criminals have the upper hand automatically. If he was able to be armed, maybe he has a fighting chance. Maybe he's able to kind of, and if she's armed and he's armed and they're both trained, maybe they have a fighting chance. Maybe there's a deterrent, because you're not just going to put your gun out and shoot somebody if there may be some return fire. They probably know that this guy, an actor, and his actress friend were unarmed, so they did that to him. And of course, there are no suspects as of right now. Now, there's a lot more to this story. There's some background about the situation. There's a background about Johnny Wachter being an actor. But first, a word from our sponsor. The US dollar has been the world's primary currency for a very long time, but that may not be the case for much longer. China is positioned to dethrone the US dollar, with the yuan as the world's biggest economies flock to the Asian supergiant. The US dollar and our markets are in jeopardy of collapsing. The upcoming election will, of course, bring drama, and that will complicate the situation. Don't let your life savings become a casualty of failing banks or the currency wars. Now is the time to call the only precious metal dealer that I trust, and that is American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement by diversifying your wealth portfolio with physical gold and silver. With the best products, amazing customer service, and the buyback commitment, American Hartford Gold has a 5-star rating from thousands of reviews and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau. American Hartford Gold supports alternative media like myself because we're dedicated to bringing you the truth. Tell them I sent you, and they'll give you up to $15,000 of free silver on your first order. Contact American Hartford Gold today. Click the link in the description or call 866-392-0390 or text Logan to 65532. Again, that's 866-392-0390 or text Logan to 65532. All right, now we have a video from NBC, and they're going to get into a little bit more detail. And of course, I will link to this in the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Los Angeles, a young Hollywood actor's life has been cut short. 37-year-old Johnny Wachter was fatally shot early Saturday morning. Authorities say he was killed after approaching 3 men who were attempting to steal the catalytic converter from his car.
A little slow, but nothing I can't handle.
Wachter was best known for his role as Brando Corbin on General Hospital, appearing in 164 episodes of the popular daytime soap. Wachter's mother Scarlett saying he was chasing his dreams.
He lived life to the fullest. He was a light in a dark room, and he will be very missed.
Scarlett Wachter telling NBC that her son was leaving his other job at a bar later than usual when he approached his car with a coworker, wondering if he was being towed. His mother added that when a man with a mask looked up, Wachter stepped in front of his coworker and was then shot. Wachter's death comes amid a crime surge in major cities. In New York, actor Steve Buscemi was violently attacked just last month, while at the same time, women in the city were being attacked.
I was literally just walking, and a man came up and punched me in the face.
Now, I've seen quite a few of these videos, women getting attacked. I saw that Steve Buscemi had been attacked. It's been a lot of these things happening in these major cities, and there does not appear to be a big response from the leadership of the city. I'm not going to say law enforcement because they can only do so much. You can arrest people, you can bust people, you can break up fights or whatever. But if the person you arrest, you lock up on Saturday, it's out that same Saturday and right back in the jail on Sunday, what are you going to do about that? There's not much you can do. And then when they do actually get held and go to trial and get convicted, they get a slap on their wrist at best. So that is an actual issue that needs to be addressed.
Now in Los Angeles, Johnny Wachter's colleagues paying tribute after the shocking crime. General Hospital posting he was truly one of a kind. His TV wife writing, "My heart is so utterly broken. Johnny was the absolute best." And his manager telling NBC he pursued his dreams and achieved them, all the while remaining a good human being, caring for others. Now Wachter's family looking for answers.
I hope that they will catch whoever did it. I hope that there will be some kind of justice for Johnny.
I hope so too. In a place like LA, that's going to be kind of hard to come by.
Let's talk about that justice for a second, Morgan. What is the latest on the investigation? Do officials have any potential suspects?
Right, yeah, Craig, police say the investigation is ongoing, and police say those 3 male suspects fled in a vehicle in an unknown direction. Authorities have not made any arrests in this case and are currently looking for any information from the public who may help track down who's behind this. Craig?
Morgan.
So no leads, no nothing. They just fled away, and then that's it. And a lot of these guys that do stuff like this, these thieves that took Johnny Wachter's life, and may he rest in peace and prayers out to his family, if I didn't say that earlier. A lot of these thieves do smaller crimes, and like I said, they get a slap on the wrist, 0 bail, they're out the same day. So then they kind of escalate, and they feel like they're invincible. There won't be any kind of consequences. So they go to a level of, okay, I'll just take your life because so what? I was able to do this and get away with it. I do that and got away with it. How about I just take your life, and that will be a slap on the wrist, or I won't get caught. That's the mentality, in my humble opinion. If you think differently, let me know in the comments. But as I close, I want to say this. RIP to him. It's very sad, very unfortunate, but these things happen in places where law and order is kind of an aside. It's not really a big deal. It's like whatever, okay? You could just go out here and commit all types of heinous acts, get away with it, small acts, get away with it, and that's just what it is. LA, dangerous. New York, dangerous. Everybody knows it. Now, the question is, what's going to be done about it? Nothing or something. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on the situation? 37-year-old General Hospital actor Johnny Wachter losing his life while trying to defend a coworker at a second job at a bar. Whatever your thoughts are on this, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. This is Los Angeles. All right, it's dangerous. Nobody's really safe. You know, the news story kind of made it seem like he was trying to confront them like, hey, get off my car. I don't even think it was like that. I think it was just a matter of he didn't even know what was happening and just said something. Hey, are you guys towing? And then it turned around, and before you know it, guns are out and he's gone. Really, really sad, really unfortunate, but he is most certainly a hero for protecting his coworker, putting his life on the line and losing it to protect her. So shout out to him for that. It's unfortunate that he had to do that in a ridiculously dangerous and lawless place like Los Angeles. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.